friends, today we are going to discuss about if function. So let us see how this if function works. So we have a table here, employee name and sales. So if is always used for checking whether if the condition is true, what is the answer, and if the condition is false, what is the answer. And sometimes we need to use nested if the condition is false, then maybe we need to check something else, so we use nested if. So we have a couple of examples here. Let's see how we can utilize if function to get the results here. For example, if the sales value is greater than 4,000, I would like to comment it as good. So let's see how this if function can be used to solve this problem. Equal to if. So what is the first thing? Logical test. So we need to give what is the logical test that we need to perform, and next, if that is true, what is the value you want to display or text, and if that is false, what you want to display. So what is the logical test here? This is the sales value. It should be greater than, this is the greater than symbol, it should be greater than 4,000, right? So here I have made one more table with these numbers. So we can click on this, or you can directly type 4,000. The reason why I am using this is later on, if you want, you can increase the 4,000 to 5,000, and the formula you don't have to type again, it will take automatically. But if you want to make this cell locked, you need to press F4, right, to give the dollar symbol, so that even if you drag, it doesn't change. Comma. So if this is true, you want to display as good, right? Comma. If this is false, then either you can leave it blank, or you can give any other text. Maybe let's say discuss. So if it is sales is less than 4,000, I want to discuss with those people. So this is less than 4,000, so it is showing as discuss. So let us drag this. Right, so this is good because greater than 4,000. What happens if I change this 4,000 to 5,000? Let's see. Is it updated automatically? If you want to test, let us test this one and change it to 6,000. It should become discuss, right? Let us change this to 6,000. Yes, now it has changed to discuss because this number is also less than 6,000. Correct? Next. So now, if for example you have two values, greater than 4,000 and less than 8,000, in that case I want to give good. That means between 4,000 and 8,000, right? So let us, here we can use and or also. So first let's see and, because it is between, logical test is because you have two conditions, we can use and. Both the conditions should satisfy if you are using and. If you are using or, either condition can satisfy. So now and, it is asking me to add logical, whatever the number of logics you have, you can add here. So here we have two, greater than 4,000 and less than 8,000. So let us put this value should be greater than 4,000, comma, another condition is same value should be less than 8,000. So now my condition is done, comma, if this is true, I want to display good, comma, if this is false, I want to review, for example. We can keep review and then bracket close. So now it is showing as review because this is outside the range of 4000 and 8000. See, here we have given the values directly. So instead of that, what we can do, we can also select the cell. So let us select this and then press F4 to make this dollar. For 8000 also we can select this cell and then press F4 to get dollar. So what is the advantage of this? Tomorrow if you want to change this range, you can change it and then the values will come automatically, right? So now let us drag this, right? So now you see this is good. Let us check whether this is correct. Yes, this is between 4000 and 8000, so this is correct. And this is greater than 8000, so it is coming as false, so it is review. Okay, so now for example, if you change this to 6000, what happens? This also changed to review. Let me put Ctrl Z. It is good, right? So that is the advantage of giving cell reference rather than giving the actual values directly. So now let us look at another function which where you can use nested if, because you have two conditions where you can use and one more condition you can use nested if. Let's see how we can use nested if. Equal to if. Here logical test you have two conditions, so I will use and. It should satisfy both the conditions. So one condition is this greater than 4000. 4000 I will take from here and then press F4 to get dollar, so that when you drag it down it doesn't change, comma. Next condition is this less than 8000. Select this cell, press F4, comma. Do you need comma? No, because two conditions are over, so I am closing the bracket. So this is actually the same formula which we used in the previous column F, where we can copy and paste it also instead of typing once again, comma. So if this is true, what we should display? Good. If this is false, then what we should do? We should check whether sales is greater than or equal to 8000. So for this, what we should do? We should give one more if condition. This is called nested if. So logical test is what? This number should be greater than or equal to 8000. Either you can type 8000 or you can give cell reference. The advantage of giving cell reference is we can change the value later and then formula will work automatically. Then press F4 to get dollar value, so that when you drag it doesn't change, comma. If this is true, what we should display is very good. Sales is more, so we are saying very good. Then if this is false, what we should do? Let us leave this blank, or let us say discuss. Right, close, and one more bracket because it is nested if. So now let us drag this. So this is discuss because this is out of that range. This is good because between 4000 and 8000, and this is more than 8000, so very good. So this is the function about nested if. So now let's see how to use OR function. OR means either this or this. One of these conditions should satisfy, so that you can display the value. Equal to if logical test is what? This value greater than or equal to 8000. So is this correct? No, because you need to use OR, because you need to check two conditions. So OR bracket. What is the condition? This one, greater than or equal to 8000. Either you can type this or you can press this number and then press F4, comma, what is the other condition? This value should be greater than or equal to 4000. Take this cell reference, press F4, logical test is done. Now if this is true, we are planning to show as check, close, and if this is false, I want to keep it blank. I don't want to display anything, right? 1 is enough because it is only OR function, there is no nested if. Or you can also see the number of brackets here. So this, for this bracket, this is the closing one, and for this is the closing one. And also it highlights when you type this. Press enter. So here it is blank because it is not satisfying, I think. Yes. So this is satisfying. Either this is greater than or equal to 8000 or less than or equal to 4000. Either one is satisfying, then we are displaying check. Is this correct? No, because I have given greater than here. See, it should be less than or equal to. Now let us copy and paste this throughout, or you can drag. Now let us see whether this is correct. It is saying check because this is less than 4000, and this is blank because this is not within the range. So this is check because it is greater than 8000. Friends, this is all about if function. So what we have learned if, nested if, and usage of, and or. All these 4 we have learned. And also we know how to give cell reference so that we can change the values later on and the formulas will work automatically. So this is all about if function. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and press bell icon if you want to watch my latest videos. Thank you.